So, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 dropped yesterday, and I've definitely been getting some game time in. And I've been playing on my M5 iPad Pro using Xbox Cloud Gaming. And there's been a little bit of cursing in the household, I promise you.
Damn it! Same guy.
I need to up my game against these kids, man. And I just gotta say that this experience crushes the console experience. Like, not even close. It's way better, and Microsoft knows that it's way better, which is why they're moving their model to this sort of platform. They're saying, hey, just skip the Xbox console, play this game on any device you want. And it works, and there's so many advantages to playing Black Ops 7 in this way. And by the way, Black Ops 7 is an insanely good game so far. I don't understand the negative reviews and the grouchiness behind it. It's really good. And I've been playing Call of Duty games since like Xbox 360 and Modern Warfare 2. Remember the Noob Tube? That was me. And so I think this game is really awesome, and we got to talk about some of the new features that they've come out with in this edition. Movement is better, wall jumping is actually pretty cool, and they did some things to make it relevant. The matchmaking system is different, which I'm not sure it favors me, but we got to talk about that as well. Hey everyone, Tech Dad here, and like I said, I've been playing Call of Duty for a long time, and I've been playing on the cloud gaming service since Call of Duty Black Ops 6 when they started releasing the big titles on Ultimate Cloud Gaming. And so now you get access to these really big titles on launch day. Day one, I was jumping into Black Ops 7. And some people wonder, man, is that just as good? Can you play on Ultimate Cloud Gaming and it's just as competitive as on console? And the answer is yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, Tech Dad, but do I really need an M5 iPad Pro? I mean, you could stream that on any device. You could stream it on an iPhone 4 and it would be just the same. Okay, well, we got to talk about that because it is true you can stream on any device, but I really think the M5 iPad Pro has some powerhouse use cases that will make your experience a lot better. So in this video, we're going to talk about that. We're going to break down the advantages to playing on the M5 iPad Pro and using Ultimate Cloud Gaming. And we're just going to talk about this new Black Ops 7 game and some of the new stuff that's in it, the tweaks that they put in, and just my general experience of it. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so first, let's break down why playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is so good on an M5 iPad Pro. So first of all, the display is king. And obviously, you want a really good display when you're gaming, and the M5 delivers. So it's got that OLED display, the 120 hertz refresh rate. I also have the display with nano texture, so there's absolutely no glare at all. I can play near these giant windows in the background, nothing, no glare. And so if you want a good experience with a crystal clear display, man, the M5 iPad Pro is just awesome for it. The game looks so clean and sharp. Players are easy to spot, still doesn't matter, I still get killed. I got killed by this guy twice in the exact same spot. So yeah, the display is really good, but it doesn't really help you if you suck. The second advantage to the M5 iPad Pro is Wi-Fi 7, if you have access to that, which is incredible. And I do have Wi-Fi 7 here at my apartment, and so download speeds are absolutely insane. And when you're streaming a game, you need good download speeds and low latency. Well, it's rocket fast, and I'm going to show you some numbers here in just a minute about how fast it really is. But yes, that new Wi-Fi 7 in the M5 is absolutely insane, and it makes streaming the game incredible. All right, third, it's portable, and so why buy a big brick console when you can just take this thing everywhere? And so on your iPad, you can literally play this game anywhere you want. And if you have a cellular iPad, the M5 iPad Pro now has the best cellular options. So you're going to get the fastest cellular speeds, and you could literally play this game out at the campsite. I literally don't understand why they're still selling consoles if you can game like this. There's also no issue with connecting controllers, and you can use an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller. I actually use a PlayStation controller to play, works great. Now, some of you might say, hey man, I can play this game on any iPad there is, and that is true, and I have an A16 base iPad right here that I tested this game on. This iPad's brand new, came out this year in March, and it's a good quality iPad, but it's not quite the same experience as the Pro. So first of all, the display is way worse. It doesn't have the nano texture option at all, and it doesn't really have a good anti-reflective coating on it, and so you can actually see my reflection in the screen while I'm gaming. I can wave to you. So there is that experience. The second experience is that this does not have as good a Wi-Fi capabilities as as the M5. Not even close. And when I ran internet test speeds, this thing clocked in at around 144 megabits per second, and the M5 was about 3 times as fast with a speed of 406 megabits per second. So that's a pretty big difference. Now, the game still looked good, and I was playing the game at an off-peak time, so usually when you do that on this base iPad, streaming goes pretty well. But when you're trying to stream at peak play times, I would probably go with the M5. This started to get pretty choppy at peak playing time. Something else that the base iPad can't do is it doesn't have secondary display support. So with the M5 iPad Pro, I can connect a secondary display and I get full resolution and full display support. So I have an Apple Studio display and I can connect no problem. I can move that app to that screen and everything works perfectly. It even takes advantage of the speakers in my Studio display. So I get all the things. And what's cool about the M5 iPad Pro is it has even better display support this year. So it supports a 4K display at 120 Hz refresh rate, which is absolutely insane and perfect for gaming. Or it can even support a 6K display at 60 Hz. And so that's brand new and something only the M5 iPad Pro offers. So if you have a really good gaming monitor, this thing's going to be compatible and make Call of Duty Black Ops 7 look amazing. Okay, so let's talk about Black Ops 7 and some of the changes and tweaks and what the game itself is like, and is it worth that $30 to pay that ultimate subscription? Well, first of all, like I said, I think the $30 is totally worth it. You can at least try it for 1 month, and if you don't like it, you can always cancel. If you really don't like it and you cancel early enough, they will actually refund all your money if you just quit the service right then and there. So it's definitely worth a shot. But the game itself is super clean. I actually like the movement improvements. I don't feel like it's as herky-jerky as Black Ops 6 was. I feel like sliding and aiming is just a little bit cleaner. You can definitely tell that they cleaned that up and that they're always working on that. So kudos to the developers on that one. Now, something else cool that they've done is they've added wall jumping, which this takes a second to get used to, but they've actually made it to where it's pretty fun, and they've made it relevant in the new maps. So they've got some of these spots in maps where that if you perform a wall jump, you get over some sort of deadly hazard, but if you don't make it, you fall in and die. And I had some cool moments where I was wall jumping through the air while I'm shooting at a guy on the other side, and I had some moments where I fell in and died. So that's pretty fun. It's a neat new mechanic. You got to give that a try. Now, also, matchmaking is a little bit different. So I guess they've tweaked matchmaking to where they don't put you in based on your skill level. I think they nixed that, and so now all the terrible people are in with the really good people and everything in between. And I gotta say, I'm not that good. I used to be good at these kind of games. I don't know. Getting older, just don't have the skills. But this is probably fair and makes it more fun because the guys that are really good get to play some guys that aren't and just mow through them. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? They've also changed up some of the perks as well, and I haven't earned all the perks because I gotta keep leveling up. But I hear they've made changes to perks like dexterity and ninjas. You get some of the abilities of dexterity now for free. Everybody just gets it. When you're sliding and aiming, everybody can do that now. So you got to check out some of the perks and see some of the changes that they've made. But overall, the game is really good, and no, it is not dead at all. You get in matches right away. There are plenty of people that are clearly on this game playing the heck out of it. So I'm not sure about any negative reviews, but I love the game. I think it's got some clear improvements and is smoother, and I'm excited to try out all these new maps. They're dropping a lot of new maps right at launch, so you should be able to have a really good, fresh, new playing experience. But don't get me wrong, I still want to play in Nuketown. I love that Nuketown 24/7 business. That is fun. All right, so that's my rundown on my experience playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7 on the M5 iPad Pro. It's absolutely amazing and beats the heck out of console any day. Let me know if you have questions about my experience playing on this M5. I'm happy to help you out. Leave a comment below. That's all I got for you. If you like this sort of content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.